You're listening to Outlaws and Gunslingers, the only podcast covering all of America's infamous criminals, from the Wild West to the Mafia, all the way up to the ruthless street gangs of today.
Many think that Kessinger may have had a role in the Moitas.
There's a whole plethora of these things. First one, after failing the polygraph, Chris gives up remarkably.
She's that lady from Addams Family too.
Yeah, kind of, right?
It's hilarious.
The Watts family. After failing the polygraph, Chris gives up remarkably easy and confesses to the crimes. Why? Perhaps because the police immediately halted their investigation afterwards.
Maybe he's not a good liar.
If Chris were a sociopath capable of killing his pregnant wife and young children, would he really confess so easily?
Right. Yeah, I think it was a snap moment there.
So they're saying, would he have claimed he didn't want the investigation to go further to investigate her? They could have found some cracks and some shit.
Possibly. Well, Kessinger claims when she met Watts at work, she was unaware he was married because he didn't wear his wedding ring around her. Many men with similar jobs will not wear their rings to work because it can be a safety hazard.
Yeah, you ever seen people that get their fucking all their skin and shit ripped off because of a ring?
Right. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to wear mine when I worked at the factory. Sucked. What are you gonna do? He eventually mentioned his wife and children, but Kessinger claims she said he and Shannon were separated. She also said that she discovered Watts was still married when watching a news report about his missing wife and children. Well, he never said he was divorced.
Right. She said he was working on a divorce.
Right. She also said she discovered that Shannon was pregnant through the news report as well.
Oh, I bet you she did.
Oh, I bet you that really pissed her off.
Computer records show that Nichol frequented Shannon's Facebook page, where Shannon announced her pregnancy and made frequent updates about her family. No one looking at Shannon's Facebook page would be under the impression she was nearing the end of a mutual divorce, as Nichol claimed to believe. Right, if you're stalking somebody's page.
Okay. There's that Facebook coming in again.
Right.
Well, you see, you guys, watch what you do on Facebook.
Somebody's watching.
Yep.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. What about the fantasy? Ooh.
Why do I always feel like Facebook is watching me? Because they are. Because they are.
It pops up on the screen. We are.
Anywho. As a safety officer, Nichol knew tons of information about the site Chris worked at, including that it was a perfect site to possibly commit insurance fraud, which would require the kind of explosion that would destroy bodies and evidence. Wow.
The only problem with that is there's no exploding.
Right.
It's okay. First time Kessinger said she felt anything was off about Watts was the night of Shannon's murder. Before Shannon got home from her business trip, Chris and Nichol FaceTimed. He was laying on his bare mattress. Since it was late at night, Nichol said she thought this was strange. When the bodies of his victims were recovered, they were wrapped in sheets.
Oh, wow.
The phone call was 111 minutes long.
Damn.
Nichol had not been able to tell police what they talked about during this call, though she was interviewed less than 72 hours later. So you don't remember what you talked about for 111 minutes.
Right.
Why was this mattress? Did he call her after he murdered him? Oh, because the kids were still alive.
It's on FaceTime.
Right.
You think it's not recorded?
I don't know.
Wow.
Right.
Kessinger claims that after Watts appeared to be too casual about his family missing, she contacted the police and told them about the affair. However, this was after the police were already informed about the affair by a supervisor at Anadarko Petroleum. So,
Well, Nichol has no alibi for the time of the murders. I don't think she helped. But
you never know.
even though their relationship was only 2 months long, police discovered wedding dress shopping along with phrases like "marrying your mistress" and "man I'm having an affair with" says he will leave his wife in her Google search history.
Oh, wow.
There's the proof there, buds. Everybody's going to know your Google search history. Police also found that she had been searching Google for Chris Watts as early as August 3rd, 2017, almost a full year before she claims they spoke for the first time.
Oh.
And months before she, quote unquote, met him at work.
Oh, shit.
So maybe she had her eye on him. I mean, she did
How long was she working there?
probably a while, I'm assuming, right?
Right.
So maybe she passed him and was like, "Oh, Chris Watts, I'm going to Google him."
Married, huh? Well,
That's not too out of the ordinary.
married, eh? Let's fix that. Morning of the murders, neighbor saw a truck similar to the one Nichol owned outside the Watts home.
Oh.
At that very time, Nichole's phone pinged a tower in Frederick, Colorado, where the Watts family home was.
Whoa.
Kessinger lived in a town 25 miles away.
Oh.
25 minutes away, which is about 25 miles, 20 miles. Okay. So there's something there.
All right.
And how the police never went with this?
I don't know.
Nicole tried to destroy her SIM card before giving her phone to investigators.
Oh, geez. And they didn't know that?
She Hillary Clintoned it and got away with it.
Wow.
Maybe that's where Hillary got it from. She also deleted texts and photos of Watts, and her search history shows her looking to see if the cops would be able to read her deleted messages.
Oh, my goodness. How do they get, where are they getting this?
Oh, my goodness.
So the police pulled all this stuff up and know about this, and they didn't say nothing?
Dude, it's ridiculous what's on your phone, people. Wow. So now you know.
Yeah, your phone's never completely wiped.
Ever.
As long as you have the SIM card.
Well, it doesn't even have to be your phone because most people are using a Gmail.
It's true. Well, for email.
Yeah, but if you're using a phone under your Gmail, all your search history would be there.
Well, yeah, for the search history, not text messages, though.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Unless you have the SIM card that has your information and shit on there.
Very possible.
Well, phone records show that Nicole and Chris were in close contact the night before, morning of, and day following the murders.
Oh, wow.
Chris told law enforcement he tried to first subdue Shannon with OxyContin. The police were not able to establish how he would have gotten it, as he had not been prescribed to him.
Well, it's not that fucking hard. Yeah, OxyContin.
He told the police apparently that where he got the OxyContin where it came from is a secret he will take to his grave. Mm. This text from Nicole to Chris that says, "I want to be a part of it. Being in your life is something I crave. I want to be a part of it." Yeah, his life. I don't think she's saying I want to be part of the murders. Right? I don't know. I guess.
We got some information here with Nicole.
All right.
She's a stalker.
Why is this not followed up on?
This is the Addams family, too. Holy shit.
Why is this not followed up on, police officers?
Nicole also Googled how much Amber Frey's net worth was. Amber Frey was the mistress of Scott Peterson, who was convicted of murdering his pregnant wife, Lacey Peterson. So what? I want to see how much money she got for you.
Right.
There may be security footage of Nicole at the Watts home the morning of the murders. There may be.
Maybe. Is there or not?
Is there? Yeah, right. Come on. Not that fucking hard. Figure that out, boys.
In her interviews, Kessinger avoids saying the names of Shannon, Bella, Celeste, or Nico. This is a common tactic used to distance yourself from someone you have wronged.
Right.
Since Chris Watts confessed to his crimes, Nichol Kessinger has deleted her social media, left her job, moved away from the community, and she may be in the witness protection program. Why would you be in the witness protection program?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
She called the dude from Breaking Bad.
Right. Oh, my.
Doesn't make any sense at all. Huh.